Welcome to another edition of Designing Spaces, the show that's all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. I'm Debbie Marie.
And I'm David Jones. Welcome to our big game show. If you're not going to the game, then you're most likely watching it right here on TV, at home, with friends.
And today we'll look at new technology coming your way to make all your home entertainment experiences even more exciting. Sports fans will love it.
Then, of course, there's the food. A real big game party should have something from the grill, and you will not be disappointed with what we are offering or grilling up today.
For after the game, have you thought about taking some time off to get away? You know, after your team loses.
Or wins.
Or loses? Vacation time, that is. It's not too early to make plans. We have a special surprise to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, it could be a vacation celebration if your team wins. The bottom line is we have great ideas on how to make your big game get-together a totally awesome experience.
So stick around and see it all right here on Designing Spaces Big Game Special.
Now, if you're not actually attending the big game, then you're watching it on TV. So why not get the maximum benefits possible?
Well, I had firsthand experience seeing a whole new dimension of TV viewing, and sports fans, you're going to love it. Believe me, you've never seen anything like this.
Expanding our home entertainment experience is our MVP, Debbie Marie. Check it out.
We're here at the home of Randy and Melissa. As you can see, everybody is here. We have friends, family, neighbors, even the kids, and we're all here to see the big game. But today is special because we're going to show you how you can watch 4 different sports programs all on one TV at the same time and record up to 4 different shows on one single DVR, which is incredible. If you want to watch 4 different games, you could tape them all. And here to tell us all about it is G.W. Shaw from AT&T Uverse. Hey, G.W., how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here at Randy and Melissa's home to talk about this great new service they have. Yeah. It's called AT&T Uverse. It changes the way you watch TV. It's a great TV experience, and what we're really here to talk about is the sports experience and how we're changing the way the sports experience even.
Absolutely. I know everyone's ready to hear that. But before we talk about sports, can you tell us exactly what AT&T Uverse is?
AT&T Uverse is an integrated bundle of services which includes advanced digital TV, high-speed internet, and digital phone. It provides a better TV experience, better DVR, as well as better features. Now, it's not available everywhere. You'll need to go to att.com/design to see if it's available in your area because we're adding areas every day.
Good.
So what it really does is it integrates all of your services together, including your home phone, your wireless phone, your broadband, as well as your TV service to provide a more personalized experience as well as a better TV experience to you.
Which means a better game day experience for us here today, right?
That's right.
All right, so let's talk about the sports features.
So like you said before, you can watch 4 games at once. So if you go to the sports multi-view, you'll see 3 games on the right-hand side of the screen and then 1 game on the larger side. And you can easily go through and pick which game you want to watch.
Okay.
And as you can see, if you see something major happening, you can quickly move over to it and pause and pull it into the screen and watch the screen.
Okay.
And it's not just the sports multi-view. We actually have the ability to deliver My Multi-View, which allows you to personalize the multi-view experience to any channel you'd like to watch and watch 4 of your favorite channels or shows at the same time.
At the same time. I love it.
And with AT&T U-Bar, you can customize stocks, weather, and traffic, and of course sports.
Can you explain how the DVR will benefit the sports fan?
But with AT&T U versus Total Home DVR, you have the ability to record up to 4 games at any time. Not only that, you can go watch those games in any room in the house.
Okay.
And then pause the game in one room, get up, go to another room, and unpause it there and finish watching it.
I like it.
We also have the ability to pause live TV so you never miss a thing.
Can you give a quick highlight of what sports channels are on the lineup?
Uverse has great sports packages with a huge HD channel lineup. We've got our sports fans covered. We have channels for watching football, channels for watching basketball, including the NBA TV channel, which is 24-hour NBA. We have channels for golf, channels for tennis, channels for soccer, and even more sports channels that we can't even mention here.
Incredible.
And notice the kids aren't here in the room. It's thanks to Uverse.
That's right. I saw them all together watching TV in the kids' room.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay. And here we are. Hi, kids. Hi. How you doing? So do you want to order a movie? Yeah. Okay. This is going to be easy. Oh, look at all the choices.
With Uverse Movies, you have Hollywood's best right here, right now. It's perfect for an event like this. Did you see all the choices there was?
A lot.
Yeah. And also, the kids could have watched a pre-recorded movie on Total Home DVR in here, while the rest of the group is watching the game in the other room.
I like it. 2 different events going on at the same time in the same household. So
right.
everybody's happy. Yep. Good idea.
Is the remote complicated?
Not at all. It's very logical. I got it down in no time.
That's great.
Right, it is very easy to use. There's one touch record button, one touch guide button with picture-in-picture channel browsing, and notice the fast channel change?
Okay, now let's say you're away from home, but you don't want to miss the big game.
With Uverse TV, that's not an issue. You can schedule your DVR outside your home with any web-enabled PC or a mobile device. And in fact, on selected devices, we have a free application you can download called Uverse Mobile. Not only does it allow you to schedule shows, but you can actually watch hit TV shows outside your home on your mobile device.
You've covered it all. How does someone get Uverse in their home?
Sure, there's many ways. You can call 1-800-PIC-AT&T or go online at att.com/design or go to one of AT&T's local stores. Now, Uverse isn't available everywhere, so you'll want to go to att.com/design and see if it's available in your neighborhood. And remember, we're adding more markets daily.
Well, thanks to GW and the folks at AT&T and Randy and Melissa for making today all possible. Well, when integrating internet, communication, and entertainment, amazing things happen. Well, to see any part of this show, again, visit our website at designingspaces.tv. I'm Debbie Marie for Designing Spaces with AT&T, making the big game even better. Bye. That was fantastic, but would you like to be there?
Now, if you're into live and personal experience with a few thousand of your closest friends and fans, then you're going to need some tickets.
Yeah, fat chance of that happening this close to the game day.
You might be a little surprised. Take a look. All right, how would you like to be at the big game? Prices can seem a bit expensive, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, right? How do you shop for tickets, and how do you know you're paying a fair price? What if you have the chance to go, but it's too late, or so you think? The ticket resale market has created a new dynamic where ticket holders will part with their tickets for market prices. Pricing competition among sellers make tickets to important sporting events a reality for those diehard fans. And to find out more, we are joined by Sean Pate from StubHub, an online service for sports and entertainment fans looking for those great tickets for events all around the country. Sean, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, David.
All right, take us through step by step. What is StubHub all about for people that want tickets?
Well, it's a really simple solution to a problem that's been around for the ages. If you're a sports or a music fan, you want to go to your favorite event, tickets are usually sold out or there's very few left and you have just the best available to choose from. So how do you get those tickets? StubHub is an online ticket marketplace where fans are able to buy tickets that are sold by other fans. So really secondhand sales where other sellers set the prices and fans are able to shop from sometimes thousands of tickets for any given event.
Well, let's get into pricing a little more, because I think a common misconception online is if you're going online to buy tickets, you got to be rolling VIP, spending all kinds of thousands of dollars.
It is a big misperception, and in fact, a lot of the attention in the media is focused on those very, very premium events, the championship games, the ones that yield thousands of dollars for tickets. But really, the average everyday event, whether you're talking about pro sports, college sports, or music events, really are in very, very affordable ranges and sometimes bargain prices if you think about it, depending on how the team or the concert is performing.
So you're saying it's not just sporting events. You guys have concerts and all sorts of stuff on StubHub?
Absolutely. There's over 30,000 events on StubHub, sports, concerts, theater, and any kind of family entertainment that you want to look for, any live entertainment event. will be on StubHub.com.
Now, before we get to those other prices, take us through step by step. Say I'm searching for tickets for the big game. Tell us how to do that on StubHub.
Really simple. What you do is you go to the site, and the easiest way is just to search in the search bar.
Okay.
Type in the big game.
Everything's there.
Absolutely. And when you come onto the page, what you'll see is a listing of all of the hundreds of tickets that are available, as well as a seat map. So you can search by section and prices, and then click into one in particular of those sections and look at what is available right there for it.
Well, let's take a look at, say, for example, let's use basketball as an example, a pro basketball game.
Sure, that's a great example. There are games middle of the week, games even on weekends, and it depends on how the team is performing, where you can find tickets for sometimes $10, under $20, and not just a couple of tickets. I mean, we're talking about dozens of tickets that will be under $40 or $50, and that is really oftentimes below the face value.
What about someone who's a little skittish about buying some tickets online? What would you say to them?
Well, that's what StubHub is all about, is safety and protection, and our Fan Protect guarantee is there to protect both the buyer and the seller, and especially that buyer who is worried about maybe potentially not getting a ticket or being scammed online. You have all of the peace of mind at knowing StubHub is going to ensure that transaction all the way through and replace that ticket if there was any trouble whatsoever. Thankfully on StubHub, fraud is rarely ever an issue because we protect the sellers and the buyers from that.
That's excellent. And tell everybody where to go to find these fantastic deals.
Really easy. It's StubHub.com, and buy those tickets from the car on the way to the event.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. Sean, thank you so much for being on Designing Spaces.
Appreciate you having me.
Most of us will be watching the game at home, so let's get into some of the fun food for our big game party.
All right, tailgating, grilling, working in the kitchen here at Designing Spaces, we've got you covered,
Yep,
right?
And the clever Cleaver Brothers have you covered too with some great suggestions to turn up the heat. Look. Okay, I made it to the party. You know, no game day is complete without a tailgating party. And no tailgating party is complete without great food. And today we're going to show you the secret of how to make terrific food at your tailgating party. And here to tell us all about it are two Hall of Famers themselves. Hey, guys.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lee.
And I'm Steve.
And together, we're the Clever Cleaver Brothers.
Well, welcome back to Designing Spaces. I'm glad you're here.
Good to be
We are
back.
as well.
Now, you brought the tailgate MVP.
We do have the tailgating MVP. It's a fantastic sauce that we call
Cholula Hot Sauce.
Yes, and what is it about Cholula that makes it so popular? I mean, aren't all hot sauces the same? Hot?
Well, most hot sauces are blazing hot, but Cholula is remarkably different.
That's why they refer to this hot sauce as
The Flavorful Fire.
If your game day is going to start a little early, Cholula is going to really score big time with all your egg dishes.
Ooh.
Then it's going to please your crowd all day long with the buffet line, with everything from dips,
Yummy.
pizza,
My favorite.
pasta,
Gotta have it.
soups,
I want now.
salads,
Starving.
chili,
Let's go already.
creative sauces, crab cakes, and a host of grilling masterpieces.
Speaking of that, let's start off ours with one of our favorite dishes, and we call
Alright.
it
Cheap Shot Cornish Game Hens. Now, we're going to make our marinade. In our marinade, Debbie, we start off with a half a cup of the Cholula hot sauce. Half a cup may sound like a lot, but as we talked about earlier, it's not overwhelmingly hot.
It's a balanced heat. We're going to go with some rice wine vinegar. Place that in.
I'm putting a little bit of soy sauce.
And a little bit of brown sugar.
We're just going to combine these ingredients. Now, Debbie, if you'd be kind enough to open this bag, we have 2 Cornish game hens in there that we clean, split down the back, patted dry with paper towels, and Steve just added the marinade.
Now just zip it up, put it in your refrigerator. 3 hours is okay. Overnight is best for this marinade.
Good.
Now we're going to make our glaze.
We're going to go with a 1/4 cup of the Cholula hot sauce. Place it right in there, measuring, of course.
Yeah, ever so carefully. I'm going with some chopped shallots.
How about a tablespoon of melted butter?
A little bit of Dijon-style mustard.
Yeah, one of my favorites, maple syrup. Put that in there.
And now, Debbie, using the chef's best tool in the kitchen, clean hands, I'm going to squeeze the juice of a half a lemon in there.
Okay.
Mix up the sauce. Now let's step over to the barbecue grill. What we did was we heated up the medium heat. We put it on our Cornish game hen and cooked it till it was cooked all the way through.
Yeah, now towards the end, that's when we want to hit it with the glaze, Debbie. If you put the glaze on too early, it's just going to burn. We want it to caramelize.
That looks tasty. Fantastic. Let's go to our next dish. We'd love to show you.
This is something terrific that we call Quick Release
Sicilian stew.
Ooh, that sounds
It's
good.
a chowder base with tortellini, shrimp, and Italian sausage. And we're going to just smooth it out with a little bit of whipping cream.
All right.
And we save the best ingredient for last, our Cholula chili garlic sauce, one of their newer hot sauces. They combine chili, garlic, their hot sauce, all the best flavors all in one bottle.
Good
Sounds
stuff.
good. Okay, let's see the other items that you brought here today.
Oh, for the Clever Creamer tailgate party, for the early risers, we have our breakfast burritos. Made a great egg mixture with scrambled eggs, sausage, Cholula hot sauce, all the goodies.
Here's a great appetizer. Stuffed mushrooms. We stuffed them with a crab meat stuffing. Enhance that with Cholula hot sauce.
Nice.
Now, this is not just any burger, it's a stuffed burger. Made a stuffing with
Yummy.
sausage, bacon, Cholula hot sauce, onion, all kinds of goodies stuffed inside the burger, then grilled it.
It's hot, but not to where your tongue feels like it's burning. I mean,
Right,
don't get me
right.
wrong, it's got a kick, but it doesn't overpower the flavor.
That's why we mentioned earlier, Cholula is called
The Flavorful Fire.
Exactly, and that's why people use it all year round, and especially at tailgate parties.
You bet.
Well, they use it at home for their pregame parties and in stadiums all over the country. You're right.
And I can see why. Well, guys, thank you so much for being on Designing
Pleasure.
Spaces again. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Folks, until we see you again, have fun cooking.
Because cooking is fun.
Best wishes and great dishes.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Gotta cook.
All right, Debbie, what do you know about hot dogs?
Ooh, they're good to eat at a big game party.
Yes, but do you know the difference between a New York hot dog, a Philly-style dog, or Chicago?
Different states.
No. Next up, we have a leading grill master with tips and techniques in the fine art of preparing the perfect hot dog. Watch. Hey, everybody, welcome to the tailgate party. We appreciate you stopping by. You know, nothing says tailgating like the all-American classic, the hot dog. And to help us out on the grill today, much more than just a grill master, he's a local and national radio sports talk show host, Bob Valvano.
David, I'm happy to be here. And I'll tell you, you don't have to be a grill master to make these hot dogs delicious. I'll tell you that.
They smell fantastic, but isn't a hot dog, my friend?
You would be wrong there. If you went to, say, Texas and ordered a hot dog, you'd get a completely different animal than you'd get in Chicago. And don't even get me started on Pittsburgh. They are all very, very different.
Now, these particular hot dogs, I believe, are from New York. Am I right?
These are the ones I was raised on. Anybody in New York knows Nathan's famous Nathan's hot dogs. And if you can see, there's two different types of hot dogs on the grill. The longer ones are the ones in the natural casing. Those are the ones you get in New York. The skinless hot dogs, the shorter ones, while very good, are not really the ones you'll get in New York.
They smell fantastic. Now, you said Nathan's. Are these the hot dogs that we see being shoveled in people's mouth during the contest?
Yes, they are. In fact, that's kind of how they got their start. In 1916, Nathan Handwerker, a Polish immigrant, was selling these on Coney Island for a nickel apiece.
Wow.
And there were a couple, I believe it was four, the legend has it anyway, there were 4 immigrants there trying to prove who was the most patriotic. Well, what better way to prove your patriotism than who can eat the most hot dogs?
I love
that's
it.
how the contest started, and of course it continues today. It's an international phenomenon now. The contestants come from around the world, and it just gets bigger and better every year.
Now, do you think grilling up is the way to go when cooking a hot dog?
Well, the great thing about hot dogs, they're so easy to make. You can boil them, you can broil them, you can pan fry them in your kitchen, you can even microwave them. But to answer your question, is this the best way? I don't think there's any question. When you cook it on the grill and outdoors on the grill, it doesn't get any better than that.
Okay, now you're easy. You said you just like yours plain, naked, nothing on it, but there are so many people out there in different regions of the country that are very particular about their toppings. Can you walk us through the different toppings?
Yeah, and you'll see they are quite a bit different. In fact, let's start with my home dog, if you will, the
Right
New
here?
York dog. That's it.
Okay.
You can see it is the hot dog in the natural casing, the longer hot dog, and the key to it is the topping that you put on it, which takes a little preparation, David. It is tomato paste, corn syrup, cornstarch, a little water, some salt to taste, and you boil that and reduce it down until it thickens a little bit. You can't go to a hot dog shop in New York that doesn't have this kind of topping. It is a staple for a New York hot dog. You put mustard on top of that, and that is a New York delicacy.
Wow, this is serious. I mean, you got to be a hot dog lover to put that much work into it. Hey, guys, here you go. Have a hot dog. That's from New York. Brought it all the way here
Tell
for
by
you.
the accent.
Okay, this is about 1.5 pounds. What the heck is this?
This is a Pittsburgh dog, and I'm told one of the reasons they did it this way is they didn't want to bother with plates. You have a whole meal.
Why
in
bother?
This is an 18-inch hot dog. It's a hoagie bun, as you can see, and underneath there's so much food in there, I'm not even sure you can see it. The first topping is coleslaw. There's coleslaw at the base of that, then shredded lettuce, tomatoes, and provolone cheese, and that is a meal and a plate right there.
That is fantastic. You know what? We're going to need 4 or 5 people to handle this. Oh, you're perfect. They're fighting over it. Bob, they're fighting over the hot dogs. Okay, I recognize this one. Chicago.
I was going to say that's an easy one because of the poppy seed hot dog bun, but it's also the ingredients and the way they're laid out make it unique. It is you can see the skinless hot dog, the shorter hot dog here, but you've got tomatoes on one side, you've got sliced a pickle on the other side, and then I'll let you know a little secret. This is not really the Chicago relish. It's green, but the Chicago relish is green.
It's like a neon relish.
It is a neon green. We've got the sport peppers or the pepperoncini on the top. You put that together, everybody in Chicago knows that as a delicious Chicago dog.
Wow. You are the grill master. Bob, thank you so much.
David, it was a pleasure to be here, and I'm going to dig in on some of these.
Please do. You continue. I'm telling you, big thanks to Nathan's and big thanks to Specialty Food Groups as well and our grill master, Bob Valvano. This is Designing Spaces. I believe it's party time.
All right, I have an idea. Why don't we use the big game as a reminder?
Of what?
To start planning a vacation, like a cruise.
All right. Sounds like a plan that works. Rhonda Castagna goes aboard to get the story.
Now is a wonderful time to start planning your next great getaway. And there's no better getaway than a Caribbean vacation experience with Celebrity Cruises. Just think, an invigorating escape that provides the freedom and control to do what you want, when you want, in a luxurious and comfortable environment. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at one of the hottest cruise ships at sea, Celebrity Solstice, one of 7 celebrity ships sailing the Caribbean to 27 different itineraries. We've been given access to this amazing ship, and today we're going to show you how you can escape the everyday for the ultimate vacation getaway aboard a Celebrity Cruise. Joining us today for a personal guided tour of Celebrity Solstice, Designing Spaces would like to welcome Paul Baya, onboard cruise director, and Captain Dimitris with Celebrity Cruises. Gentlemen, thank you so much for having me on board today and for offering to be my tour guide.
Welcome on board, Rhonda.
Thank you. Now, before we begin our tour, tell me, where are we right now?
Right now we are in the navigational bridge where myself and a great team of navigators, we are sailing the vessel safely around the Caribbean islands.
Well, it looks pretty complicated and the view is spectacular up here, so we're going to let you get back to work. But thanks again for having me.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Now, Paul, before we begin our tour, tell me, what is the best place to start?
Without a doubt, Rhonda, it's our lawn club.
Wow, this is truly amazing. I mean, I wouldn't even know that I'm standing on top of a cruise ship. So what is the Lawn Club about?
Well, as you can see, Rhonda, the Lawn Club is a truly unique experience for the guests to enjoy. I mean, you're standing on a half acre of fresh grass beneath your very feet on top of a cruise ship.
Yeah, and very soft grass, I have to say.
Exactly. It's a combination of rye and Bermuda grass, and it offers the guests some truly unique experiences they'll never find on any other cruise ship afloat.
Okay, so what type of activities happen up here on the lawn?
Well, we have some fun activities. For instance, we've got bocce versus our officers, maybe croquet, golf putting, maybe even sip a glass of white wine under the stars while you're listening to a great classical concert.
Oh, that sounds very romantic.
Well, some other unique opportunities we offer is with the Hot Glass Show. It's our partnership with the Corning Museum of Glass. And the Master Gappers are offering live presentations for the guests, and the guests can enjoy interactive questions with the Master Gappers, maybe even find themselves walking off the ship with a piece of glass at the end of the cruise.
Now, as amazing as this is, one of my favorite things to do while I'm on vacation is to experience different dining options and try new foods. So I know you have some excellent restaurants on this cruise ship.
We certainly do, and fine dining is the part of any great vacation experience. When it comes to the culinary magic, I think the best place to showcase right now would be our Grand Epernay main restaurant.
Okay, shall we go visit?
I think so.
All right. Wow, this is a stunning dining room. I love it in here. It's so beautiful.
It certainly is spectacular. Here in the main dining room, each and every night, we offer globally inspired menus created by our master chef, Jacques Van Staden.
Oh, I can't wait to try some of those menu options. Now, what is this behind us?
It's truly awesome. This is our 2-story wine tower. It was created by Adam Tahani, the well-known restaurant designer, and get this, it holds up to 1,600 bottles of wine.
Wow, that's a lot of wine. Now, I know this isn't the only dining option on the ship, so can you tell us about the other restaurants on board?
There are a lot of dining options for guests to choose from. Each specialty restaurant has its own distinct personality and design, from decor to ambiance. The menu, wine list, and table setting all give a chance for our chefs to add a personal signature to each dish.
You know, Paul, I'm thinking maybe after a nice dinner, it would be great to sit back and relax and have a cocktail.
I'm right there with you, Rhonda. The best place is a martini bar. Care to join me?
I thought you'd never ask. Well, thank you.
Well, this is pretty cool.
It certainly is. This is our martini bar, and the frosted top of this bar is inspired by the frost and snow and is truly the ultimate place to chill out for a cool evening on board.
Wow. Well, now looking around this ship, I can definitely see how beautiful it is. But what do you think makes a celebrity cruise so special?
At Celebrity, we like to say we're famous for the service we provide. Providing exceptional personalized service is what makes a celebrity cruise so memorable for our guests.
It all sounds so amazing, Paul. But what if while I'm vacationing, I don't want to totally disconnect from my friends and family? Maybe I want to send an email or two or even get some work done on a computer?
Well, we certainly offer that with our iLounge. We have contemporary workstations where you can check your email, keep in touch with social mediums, or maybe even enjoy the Wi-Fi in all guest staterooms.
Oh, that's great. Now, what about every girl's guilty pleasure, shopping? So where can I do that on board this ship?
We have it right on board here with our boutique shops. I thought we'd go check them out.
Okay. So it doesn't even feel like we're on a cruise ship, but more like we're at a resort.
Exactly. Whether you're stopping by Rhonda here, checking out our shops, maybe even the boutique shops for that special something for yourself, or a loved one back home, we offer something for everyone. And even right here in our European-style casino, you can test Lady Luck each and every night. Whether you're that high-end roller looking for that exhilarating action, or even a first-time gambler, we'll make sure you're having a fun time here on board.
Well, now that we've seen how amazing this cruise ship is, let's talk about destinations. So where can we go on a celebrity cruise?
Well, of the 10 ships within Celebrity Cruises fleet, we cruise to over 190 destinations. Whether you're looking for Alaska, Europe, maybe even the Caribbean mentioned before, even trying out Australia and New Zealand, the choices are yours. Like you said, it's like a resort, but we take you from destination to destination.
Well, this has been an amazing walkthrough, Paul, and I know that we have viewers who are ready for exactly this type of vacation. So where can someone go to book a celebrity cruise?
Well, there's a couple different options, Rhonda. They can go to their local travel agent or simply visit us online at celebritycruises.com. Either way, we'd love to see them out at sea for an excellent vacation with Celebrity Cruises.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Paul, for your hospitality today.
My pleasure.
And we'll put a link to Celebrity Cruises' website on our website at designingspaces.tv. And if you've enjoyed watching us today, you can view it all again by going to our website and clicking on the video for Celebrity Cruises. Sailing in the Caribbean, I'm Rhonda Castagna for Designing Spaces.
Okay, I could use a little R&R like that.
Really? Well, then I have some good news for you.
You book my next cruise?
No. But you can go home now because we're out of time.
All right. Well, until the next show, I'm David Jones.
And I'm Debbie Murray, so we'll see you next time.
Hey, and enjoy the big game.
Yes, absolutely.
No cruise?
Cruise on home.
Cruise on home.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/dspacestv or friend us on Facebook. Type in the words Designing Spaces. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.